Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Bleach Thousand Year Blood War Season 1, Episode 7. Man, what a mouthful to say this one. Uh, Last time we had Genry versus a fake Quincy King. Unfortunately, it was a really cool fight. I really enjoyed it. And I knew from kind of the beginning that this can't be where the king dies, you know? So there was a little bit of meta in my mind when we saw the conclusion of the fight against the double. That I was like, oh, that's not really it, right? You know. So, but either way, it was still a very cool fight. We got to see Genry Yusai's Bankai, although in the end, the real king came out, stole his Bankai, which is very unfortunate, and then dealt a pretty nasty blow. I don't know if it's a deadly blow or not because the episode ended. So we also had the Quincy King visiting Aizen too, which was very interesting as well. It was cool to see Aizen again, and it was cool to see Aizen reject being rescued and kind of reject what the Quincy King is doing. It makes me really... I've always been intrigued in what Aizen planned on, you know, but I don't feel like we ever got a real good answer as to what Aizen wanted, right? Maybe I'm mistaken, but up it's these. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I don't think we ever got a good look into what Aizen truly wanted, right? Other than like the immediate thing of like the Hogyokyu and everything. But what did he want all that power for, I guess? But either way, I'm excited to see what happens, and if we're gonna get more of Aizen eventually, I'm not sure, but yeah, let's just get started and watch the episode, shall we? We're gonna start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Good old Viz. Is this the past? It's music. Sacrifice everything. Look at all these souls. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that other old guy. He's the... Oh, shit. Oh! That's who I think it is, right? She definitely looked younger. Jeez. God damn, what a way to start this. That fire with this, like, color palette looks so cool. I think that was the guy we saw the skeleton turn into last episode. Shit, I can't remember her name. The Squad 3 captain, right? The medical one. I don't know why I can't remember her name. Jeez, just scorching him as he walks over their bodies. Shit! Was that Sasakibe? It is. Damn. Got a stabbed in the back. Wow, so that's how it happened? Kind of... It wasn't even that Genryusai just beat him on even footing, right, then? If that's the case? I mean, maybe he would have anyway, but... Wow. I mean, it's war, man. You can't... There's no time to have honorable fights, right? Man, I am pissed at myself that I can't remember names these days. I mean, there's a lot of characters, and there's a lot of shows I'm watching right now, and several of them have a lot of characters. But still. Oh, we're gonna get more flashbacks? Who was that? Hmm. Yeah, who are you? I guess we're going to this right away. Shunsui! Aw, that's little Shunsui! Oh, interesting. Shit. Oh, the silence. Wow. Holy shit. I don't think they're healing that one, guys. Oh. They all know it. Oh. Shunsui. Fuck, man. Well, rest in peace. Whew, well, oh my god, no way. How? You fucking badass. Hmm. So who are the 5 great threats? They're special threats. We'll talk about that later. We need to go back to Wakamundo. We need to see what happened to Opie, and we need to get Ichigo here. Damn. Shit. They are making sure there's freaking no thought to him coming back. Shit. Alright, well, you know, just because Genry's dead doesn't mean, oh, they're doing some shit. Are they summoning more soldiers here? Shit. Jeez. Shouldn't take your eyes off the enemy, dude. So much of the Soul Society, so many people are down. Oh my god. Good god. It's at the point where I don't even know, like, what is Ichigo gonna do? I don't think he's strong enough, but maybe he can scare them enough to leave because he's considered a special threat? Can we release Aizen? I mean, Soul Society's almost gone anyway. I don't know. Releasing Aizen's probably a bad idea. Shit. Is this Ichigo, like, sensing all the lives, all the people dying? Oh, the soundtrack in the background. Oh, shit! You break through? Oh, he's got arrows in his back. Damn. I love this first-person perspective. Holy shit. It's kind of jarring, but... Oh, God. Here we go, baby. He's here! And he is angry. This is a cool entrance, I gotta say. It's not how I thought it was gonna happen. Oh, Byakuya. He went right to him. Shit. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think he dies, but... I like, every now and then while watching this, I rack my memory to when I read the manga forever ago. I kind of remembered Genryusai dying, but I didn't remember it until it actually, like, happened. But if this happened too, I don't remember it at all. Please save the Soul Society. Or save Rukia. Yeah. The rain slowing. Oh, that's cool. Oh, shit! The spiritual pressure, baby. Here's one of your special threats. You thought you got rid of one, you thought you were free now. Quincy King. I still don't know that Ichigo stands a chance, but my confidence level went up a little bit. Oh shit, he threw a sword. Where do you think you're going? That look. Oh. Oh. He hasn't said a word. I mean, he has. When he was saying, don't disappear, don't disappear. Yeah, you didn't even have to ask him to do what he's about to do. Oh, man. Really? Seeing the one drop go down his cheek right after that. Kind of like a tear. Sonotori da. Oh shit. That's... Oh my god. Jeez. That is a different colored spiritual pressure we usually see from Ichigo. Holy shit. Oh my god. What are we watching? Is this Bleach? Oh. Oh. Damn. Yeah, see... He also said he's in a ragged state, too. I want him to do a little bit more than just this. Did he block it? That didn't sound like a gushy impact. That doesn't look like a blocking it. I'm gonna try to control him. Ichigo, yeah. What? What? Why does he have Quincy powers? He's got fucking... I vaguely remembered that too, by the way, guys. But I still don't remember why. Ichigo just has everything. He's part hollow. He's human. Soul Reaper. The memories within your spiritual pressure. So he knew that this was within him. We still don't know a lot about his mom. Was his mom a Quincy? Alright. There it is. Yep. That's what I thought. You're too much of a threat now. Oh shit. Oh, this background track is good. Man, so that area can just keep making arrows. Jeez, just fired rocks at him. This background track is crazy. Oh, what is that? Why? What? Is he out of time? Oh. Oh, really? Whoa. Really? Interesting. Goddamn. So, this is the reason they leave. Oh shit. Of course he's getting back up. Well, there goes the sword. Jeez. You gotta get stronger, buddy. Again. Born in the dark. Oh, wait, that's over? It is. Goddamn. Whoa. This is different. I think. Yeah. Oh, wow. Genry size sword is what we're seeing first. Or maybe that's what we've always seen, and we're just seeing the, like, fire form of it, the Bankai form. Damn. This is cool, though. Wow, we're actually getting they were all shadowed off before. Like the old Soul Society members, we're actually seeing them now. Was that young Shunsui? She looks cool. That guy looks cool. That's like the old Kenpachi. This old guy. Oh, now we see our guys. Current time peeps. Alright. Got a little poem thingy majiggy, whatever it's supposed to be. Alright. That is it, guys, for episode 7. Man, that was a good one. I had my complaints in the beginning of this season with how fast they were going, and that still holds true for those episodes, but I thought the past few episodes have been very good. So, I'm glad my opinion has changed, but yeah, rest in peace, Genry Yamamoto. He they left no question whether he was going to be alive or not. He was cut in half, and then he still grabbed onto the leg like a freaking badass. I don't know how I mean, they're Soul Reapers, so, but still, it was crazy. And he cut off his hand and then did some kind of blast at his torso. So yeah, he's not coming back, guys. At least I mean, it's his anime, but I don't think he's coming back. That's gonna be some bullshit if he comes back, but yeah. Like, we saw some of the past stuff of what happened the first time that they defeated the Quincy King, and the Sasakibe, like, came out from the corpses and stabbed him in the back. He wasn't expecting it, and then that gave the opening for Genry to, land a solid blow. So, yeah, like, crazy. I kind of expected it to be a one-on-one, to be honest. Like, it doesn't really change much for me. Like, honestly, I kind of like it because I think it's very badass and cool when people are like, yes, I want to fight you one-on-one. Like, yeah, it's a very, like, honorable thing. It trips on that, like, part of you that has that honor, but there's another part of me that when it comes to war and protecting your home from invasion and everything, there's a part of me that's just like, no, do whatever it takes to protect your, like, I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but sometimes I think about, like, what would happen if somebody, like, broke in to my house, and, like, tried to hurt any of my family members or anything like that. And, like, the thought of, like, doing whatever it takes, like, I watch all these shows where they talk about, like, fighting honorably and stuff like that, but no, if someone breaks into my house, I will do whatever it takes, even if that means, trying to hide and ambush them, or kick them in the nuts, or whatever. Like, I would do whatever it takes to hit whatever weak point, to do whatever to get this guy out of my house before he hurts anyone. And I like to think I'd be quick and decisive, too. Like, that's the thing. Watching anime has trained me that you don't just sit there and talk to the person, right? If they're breaking into your house, you stop that shit real quick. But anyway, that's besides the point. So I'm actually really okay with seeing Sasakibe do this, and I don't feel any less about the victory that they had back then, right? So, But yeah, we got a little glimpse of little Shunsui. That was nice. And then we had the portrait of, I'm guessing that must have been Genry Yusai covered in the flames, right? But he said like long ago a monster entered the Soul Society, and he'll never come again, and if he does, that'll be my death or whatever. Like, I couldn't help but think, obviously, you could take it as he's talking about the Quincy King, right? Like, that's one way to take it, because Quincy King is a monster that came before. Genry Yusai stopped him, but if he ever comes back again, Genry Yusai might know that he wouldn't be able to beat him, kind of thing. But there's also a part of me that wonders if he was talking about himself. Him using his Bankai and releasing that much strength might be what he considered to be the monster that entered the Soul Society. And then he said, if you ever see it again, it'll be my death. Maybe he knows, like, if I ever use my Bankai, I know I'm gonna die in this fight if I use it again, kind of thing. Maybe he, like, swore not to use it, sort of thing. But I could be wrong. Maybe that's just me, like, pulling at strings, trying to make something more poetic and more mysterious than it needs to be, kind of thing. Maybe it could just mean the Quincy King, and that's it, But yeah, that was interesting. They talked about the 5 special threats again. Genry Yusai being one of them. Ichigo, we know, being one of them. I assume Aizen is one of them, but I don't know who the other 2 are. Who could be the other 2 special threats in this world? Like, I don't know that Urahara would be one, would he? Because he's very sciencey and smart. I guess that's the main thing, is he's very smart. Like, maybe his intelligence is something that scares the king. I'm not sure, but I can't think of who the other 2... The only other one I could think of is, going back to earlier in the show where she was very highly coveted by Aizen, is Orihime. With her ability to heal the way that she does, I wonder if she's more of a special threat kind of thing. I'm not sure, but I can't remember if we ever find out either. Like, maybe it's 2 people that we don't even know, but yeah. The fight was great between Ichigo and, like, the whole thing, like, with Ichigo's entrance was awesome. I loved it. I loved, like, that when he first got to the Soul Society, we only saw his, like, first-person view of him, like, looking around and everything. That was cool and unique. A little jarring from a viewer standpoint and everything, but I think the concept of it was really neat, so I'm fine with it. I really liked it. But, like, and then having him from the moment he broke into the Soul Society not really say a word until he gets to the Quincy King, like, appearing before Byakuya and everything. Well, no, he did say a word, my bad. He just never answered the question. I was wrong about that, because when he first showed up, he said, Aruki and Renji still alive? And I'm pretty sure he said yeah, right? He did answer. The thing that he didn't say, he never said a word about, was Byakuya saying, like, protect the Soul Society, right? Like, you shouldn't even be here, this isn't your fight, but please protect it. That was really cool. Like, if Byakuya is dead, then that's really too bad, because he's, that character has grown so much through the show of being this guy that wants to execute his, stepsister, and then, like, and then just how much we've warmed up to him since then, and in the fights he's been in. And I honestly, the name of his Shikai, and going into the Bankai as well, is one of my favorite things to hear. I don't know why, it's just like the way that it flows, but just when he says, like, Senbon Zakura Kageyoshi, I don't know why, I love it, but every time he does it, and I'm gonna miss that too if this is his death. But someone who we haven't really seen at all yet, I don't think, is the leader of Squad 3, whose name I am so very angry I can't remember. but she has the healing, right? So I wonder if as soon as Ichigo left, if maybe she arrived there. Let's find her name. Bleach Squad 3 leader. It's Squad 3, right? Or is it Squad 4? Shit, my bad, guys. It's the healing one. Maybe it's 4. Unohana is her name. There we go. Is it 4? Yeah, 4th division. Okay, yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, she's the captain of 4. I sometimes get them mixed up in their roles. I remembered it was like 3 or 4 or something, so I just said a number and went with it. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, so number 4 is the one that does all the medical stuff and everything. Number 3, if I saw my Google search right, was Izuru's, right? With Gin back in the day and everything. So, yeah. I could be wrong about that too. When I searched Squad 3, I saw his picture, so. But, oh man. Yeah, so I think that maybe she could show up, and I wonder if she could save him last minute. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think it was a really good goodbye if it was his death, but I'm not ready to let go of Genry Yusai and Byakuya, and I feel like Byakuya's death might be a little outshined by Genry Yusai's death, if that is the case, and that's kind of shitty too. Like, not that I care more about Genry Yusai's death than Byakuya's, but like Genry Yusai just got so much of the spotlight recently, and then it's just like, oh yeah, he's dead too, you know? Like, oh. We'll have to see. Maybe Unohana can save some people. I'm gonna write that down. There is one thing about Unohana in the manga that I vaguely remember. It's more of just a feeling about the character, and that's all I'm gonna say. Like I said, I'm gonna try to avoid saying any spoiler stuff in here from the manga. Most stuff I forget anyway. Like, I forgot that Ichigo had Quincy powers that got revealed this episode. Prior to rewatching, and then I think one of my friends briefly mentioned it, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's right. So I did, going into this, I did know that Ichigo was going to develop those powers. I couldn't remember how he got them, why he got them, or when he got them. My only theory was, like I said during the episode, the mother, because it's been a through line through the show of, you know, they made a note back with it was someone, who was it that made like the mother seem more like she's more than what she was, like, do you know about your mother kind of thing. I can't remember who brought that to Ichigo's attention. Was it his dad that did it, or was it his dad just like answering? I don't know, but either way, maybe it was Aizen talking about his mother. Regardless, he never ended up getting the info. Like, the dad offered to tell him everything, but he's like, I'm sure you guys like have your reasons for keeping things secret. You know, mom will always be mom to me. I can't remember the exact words he used, but that's basically what he was saying. Like, eventually, someday you can tell me if you want to, but you don't have to right now. So we never learned that the mom must have been a Quincy, so it's just kind of crazy. It's definitely not my favorite thing, I'll be completely honest with you. I like when characters use the powers they already have and get stronger, versus siphoning powers from other things. Like, you know, we had Ichigo in the very beginning, he's just a human. And then we finally have these hollows show up in his life, and now he suddenly has Soul Reaper powers to fight them. That's cool. That's the beginning of a story. I kind of wish it stuck with the Soul Reaper powers, and then he just got stronger to counter other threats kind of thing. But, you know, then we had hollows become more prevalent with Wako Mundo and everything, and Ichigo now has hollow powers within him, you know, that he uses to fight. And then he loses all of his powers, and now he meets these people who can use this Fullbringer thing, and then all of a sudden he is now a Fullbringer as well. But then they restore his Soul Reaper powers as well, and I don't know, it's just like he just gets so many things, and now he still has traces of his Fullbringer outfit in his new Soul Reaper form, right? So now he's kind of Soul Reaper, he's kind of a Fullbringer, and now he's kind of a Quincy that just got revealed here. And it's like, I don't know, it's just so crazy and hectic, and sometimes it just feels like, oh, well, how do we power him up? Well, what is he fighting? Quincy's? Alright, well, he has powers of Quincy's. Alright, let's write it in. Like, maybe they had this planned from the beginning, but it just seems so convenient that it's, like, activated now. But, their reasoning is that, like, while fighting true Quincy's, it awoke his, inner memories and everything. So I guess that makes sense that if you have this in you the whole time, it might not trigger as much just from, being around Uryu and stuff like that, and doing other fights that involve other things. But as soon as you bring in, like, a true Quincy as an enemy, suddenly he's able to draw upon that power and everything. But yeah. Pretty crazy. And he just used it naturally, like, and pretty efficiently to block a bunch of attacks. It wasn't like a one-time thing either. He used it several times, so it's interesting. Really the last thing I have, other than just talking about, like, the great fighting and everything, is Aizen altering the perception of the king. In the little bit of time that he was there, even while bound the way that Aizen is, he was able to alter, I guess, his perception of time. And that also tells us that the Quincy King can't be out of the Wandenreich, or the Wanderreich, or whatever it's called. He can't be away from, like, their little dimension for too long. So I wonder, like, why that is. Is he not, like, fully awakened yet? Is there something that, like, tethers him to that dimension? Can we go there and destroy what tethers him there in order to destroy him, kind of thing? Like, those are all, like, little theories going through my mind. But, like, the fact that it's just incredible that Aizen, in the state that he's in, was able to do just enough of that to make him think that less time has passed and make him hit his, or, like, basically he made him hit his time limit sooner than he thought, which essentially saved the Soul Society. So really, Aizen saved the Soul Society. Or, like, Ichigo came in hot and heavy and it was cool and all that, but I mean, Aizen's the one that did it. So it's like, once again, that intrigues me even more to what Aizen's ambitions are and stuff like that. So, but I mean, other than that, we had some really good stuff. The outro was amazing as, like, a tribute to Genry Yusai, who passed, and everything. That was really neat. I loved the moment, like, a lot of little things here. I'm gonna ramble off. Byakuya, like, fading, and then it cuts to Ichigo, and you see one, like, it is raining, but you see one drop go down his cheek, and I love when anime do that, because that could just mean, like, it could just be water, but you could also see it as, like, a tear kind of thing, because you can't see his eyes and stuff like that. But Ichigo was a badass coming in, gave me chills. I loved it. It was really cool seeing him enter the way that he did. And when they really got to, like, fighting up in, like, the sky and the energy and everything, like, we had, like, a really quick sequence of sword fighting in the sky that just looked amazing. I loved it. And, like, I like that that's kind of what I was thinking about during the episode, was that's kind of like a teaser as to what could come, kind of thing. And, like, it's like, I don't know what the final fight, like, assuming there is a final fight between Ichigo versus the Quincy King, but I feel like seeing that, like, this little tidbit is like a hint at, like, just wait till you see that. And I hope that's true. I hope they are able to, whenever we get to that fight, they're able to go all out like they did here. That would be really neat. But and like, longer. Like, this was cool, but it was very brief. Like, I want like, just everything thrown at it. But but yeah, so many things. I can't wait to just see more of the story. And I wonder if now that we got through this bit, if we're gonna slow down a little bit, because that's the one thing I've missed since the beginning. Like, I miss our characters kind of hanging out and like talking about some of the events that are going on and everything, where I feel like since the season started, we like jumped into Hollow showing up and that one Stern Ritter. Was it a Stern Ritter? Or was it one of their Arankar little lackeys in the beginning? Eburn or whatever his name is, showing up. And like everything just got crazy like instantly, and then we go to the Waco Mundo and all this shit goes down and the invasion happens. I feel like we haven't had the time of like I know they're trying to get shit done and everything, but having just like Ichigo talking with Rukia and having Kon around to be goofy, and it felt like we haven't got a chance to have all that. Like the most we've got was a little bit of Nell showing up too, which added a little bit of like levity and stuff like that, but it still didn't last very long. So I'm kind of hoping, granted the aftermath of this is going to be very dark. A lot of people died, a lot of people died. Even their head captain is now dead, as well as his lieutenant and everything. So it's not going to be a happy time in the Soul Society. Last we saw of Chad and Orihime, they were very hurt. So, I mean, I imagine Orihime is going to be able to heal them, but we still have to go back to that and see what happened. We still don't even know what killed Opie, right? So we have a lot of aftermath. Like I said, I hope they take their time. I hope it's not going to be like next episode they're like, oh, sucks, people died, alright, let's go train because we have to beat the king, right? And everything, and then we're off like training or whatever. So, but we'll see. I am perfectly okay with them taking a little bit of time to wind things down and not just jump us into the next phase of this battle, right? But anyways, I can't wait to see more and see where they take it, because these last like 3 episodes have been just great. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content from me. Patreon exclusive shows and stuff like Better Call Saul is on there. I'm watching Mob Psycho. I have season 2 all completed on there, and season 3 is all the way up to what's airing. So check all that out if you're interested. Thank you guys so much. Link in the description, or it should be popping up on the screen, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.